So, hello, it is me, Deontay, and welcome back to the Queendom. Well, if you've been here before. If you haven't been here before, then welcome and subscribe to be a part of the Queendom. This is a brand new short little mini series here on my channel, which I call Coronation Breakdown, where I will be basically breaking down all of the tracks on my mixtape, track by track, kind of giving you a little bit of insight, the backstory, everything that went into the songs themselves. And in this episode, I will be breaking down the second track on my mixtape, which is Hit the Floor.
If I'm giving my all, I'ma give a little more. All eyes on me when I hit the flow. Pull them to the side, make them want a little more. All eyes on me when I hit the flow. Hit the flow, hit the flow. All eyes on me when I hit the flow. Hit the flow, hit the flow. All eyes on me when I hit the flow.
So, Hit the Floor is one of the songs that I didn't make myself. I mean, that sounded weird. That came out totally wrong. Hit the Floor is one of the songs with the track that I didn't make myself, as in the music. I write all of my lyrics, okay? Alright. The track, the music part, that part I didn't make because I'm not that good at producing, and I just couldn't get a track that sounded how I wanted it to sound, you know? And as I was, looking for free beats on YouTube or whatever, I came across this one beat by somebody called Robin Wesley, and I was like, this is perfect. I knew I wanted Hit the Floor to be my party song because I am a party person, okay? Any opportunity that I can get to go out and party, I'm there. As long as it's not one of those ghetto, hood parties, because those just are not safe for me, especially. So, Hit the Floor was basically inspired by all of my times going out to these parties, everything that I've experienced going to house parties and stuff. And I really wanted the listener to kind of get that vibe as if they were at the party with me, because everything I mentioned in this song is literally everything that I see at any party I go to. The fact that the track is kind of sampled from Poison by Velvet DeVoe is it just added another layer to the sound I was looking for, because I literally hear that song at every party I go. So I was like, okay, this helps everything. It brings the whole vibe together. I remember when I first started writing this song, it was during winter break, and it was late. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. The first couple verses originally, I didn't have a track for them. I was just writing them, and I was gonna add them to my archived verses that I mentioned in the first video. But I knew I wanted this to be a song. I was like, I have to use this. This can't get archived. This has to be made a thing. So that's when I went searching for the beat, and bada bing, bada boom. So, very first line, I'm gonna just play it.
Walk in the room, the only dude in the crop top. Swerve on a other nigga like I'm in the drop tops.
Literally, because that's always the case. If I'm not going to a party that's thrown by an LGBT organization or something of the sorts, I'm always the only dude in a crop top, which I don't mind because I like to stand out sometimes. Sometimes I like to stand out. Other times I'm like, ugh. I like to stand out. I like to be original. I like to be an individual. So I'm always the only dude in a crop top, and I immediately get looks for it. I'm just like, I have arrived. That was the other thing. So most of the time when I write, I usually write from my perspective, but then I also write from the perspective of my friends and the people that I'm around, so that other people can kind of relate to the songs. So right after the only dude in the crop top, I say, swerve on an ugly nigga like I'm in a drop top, because I'm always at a party with with my bad bitches or whatever, and it never fails. Dudes are always trying to come at them, and they're just no, or I'll intervene. I'll literally dance in the middle of them too, to kind of be no, get out of the way. She don't want you. So the swerve on the other nigga part, because nobody really comes at me at parties, which I don't mind, but people always come at them. So I wrote that specifically for them. In the second stanza or whatever you call it.
Yes, bitch. Party still jumping, DJ cutting up, got my favorite song bumping. Hoes on the wall and the boys just humping. Why they always do that? Well, that shit disgusting. But
that is probably like my favorite song and my favorite part in the whole song besides the only doing the crop top, because it never fails. Like literally anybody who goes to parties, you know this. There's always those people that are just on the wall. It's always the girl, and then it's like the dude like grinding all up on their butt. And it's just like, I hate seeing that. It's just so gross. I hate it so much. That's why I was like, why they always do that? It's just disgusting. It's disgusting to me. Even when I go to gay parties and it's like two dudes doing it, I'm like, oh God, get a room. Just go, get out of here. Like, we came here to party. I hate that. We came here to party and people are just grinding on each other. Or like, another thing I hate at parties is when people form those circles and everybody's just kind of like watching the one person in the middle of the circle. I'm like, can y'all not? Like, I want to dance, and now it's like I'm being pushed to the outskirts of the wall because y'all don't want to form a goddamn circle. Like, it's annoying. Anyway, this next part. So remember when I said I do everything on my own and I only ask for help if I really need it? So this is probably the one little part. This is probably like the one part of the whole mixtape that I didn't necessarily like write myself. Ghostwriter, whatever. And it's the
face down, booty up, from my hips spine. Come closer, cause I'm trying to feel that incline.
That part, because I remember when I was writing this song, I was in the room with a friend of mine, Christian, and he was playing a beat, and I was writing this song to that beat because I was like, I want that beat. Even though I already had a beat, I was like, I want that beat. But I was writing to that beat, and I FaceTimed my friend Janiyah. I'm like, I need one more little verse to fill this hole. Like, I had the whole rest of the song written, but I just needed to fill that gap. And we were both brainstorming. We were like, and that's when she came up with the head down, booty up, from my hips line. She came up with that part, and I was like, thank you. So I'm giving her credit in this video officially, Janiyah Green. Another one of my favorite parts of this song is the very last stanza. I'm gonna just say stanza because poetry and stanzas, whatever. The very last one, which I'm gonna play right here.
Nigga on the floor, hoe stepping on my shoes, boy sitting on the wall like they don't know what to do, but I just came to dance, so you better make room, boy. Don't you kill my vibe, cause I'm getting in the groove.
That whole part, cause that's literally the how the parties are. It's always somebody's drink, just all over the floor, and people especially the ghetto ones, it's just be crowded and people just stepping on it all over you. It's just so ghetto. That's why I don't like ghetto parties. For the breakdown.
All eyes on me when I hit the floor. Break it down like now. What? Let's get it.
I really didn't know what to put for that part, to be honest. I was like, I have this whole gap that I need to fill, and I was like, I've said everything. This was another point where I was just like, I don't know what else to say for this song. So I just left it as it was, but I couldn't have it just be instrumental because it was kind of slow. So then I added my little ad-libs, my break it down because that's how I be at parties. I'm everybody's hype man, and I'm like, ow, hey, let's get it. That's how I am. So I added that in there because, add a little bit of meat to the song, I actually performed this song before Coronation was actually released. I performed this song at an open mic at my school.
Walk in the room, the only two in the crop top. Swerve on the other nigga like I'm in the drop top. Sweat my weave out, all you hear is drip drop. Party so lit, the neighbors have the car cops. I'ma give a little more, all eyes on me when I hit the flow. Pull up to the side, make them want a little more, all eyes on me when I hit the flow. Hit the flow, hit the flow, all eyes on me when I hit the flow. Hit the flow, hit the flow, all eyes on me when I hit the flow.
And that was kind of my little test, to see how the song would work for the general audience. There wasn't a lot of people there, but the people that were there, they liked it. That they were living for it. Okay, I had everybody hyped because everybody else that was performing at that open mic, it was dry as hell, and I got it lit. But yeah, so that wraps up for this second episode of Coronation Breakdown with Hit the Floor. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Everything helps. Oh, share this video with all of your friends and family. All the likes, all the views, all the comments, literally any activity with this channel helps, okay? I'm really trying to get this channel to grow, so support, okay? Oh, and also check all the links down in the description below. That's where you can find my website, all my social media, the link to my mixtape, everything. Everything you need to know is down in the description below. Okay, until then, see you next time. And yeah, if you are a brand new subscriber, well then, welcome to the Queendom.